Yolanda, and I'm back to continue with the tutorials for stuff that can go inside this industrial mini album, journal, or in another journal that you're making. Now, as part of the kit, you get this. They are slightly different to that, but it's the same principle. Okay, so obviously you're going to cut them out, and I have cut this into 3. It was 3. I've cut it into 2 because 3 is too long to go, to fit on one page. And I have embossed it just with dots there. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take my brushed iron. Let's just, oops, nearly knocked everything over there. I'm just getting my doofy dab out, my dabber. I love this. And I'm just going to rub it all over. It's just nice when you emboss it. If you haven't got an embosser, then you can just put the straight on. If you don't have these, you can also use these Nouveau crystal drops, whatever color you want, So I'm putting it on, putting quite a lot on, and I'm just kind of doing it all over before I glue it onto anything. Okay, and then I am going to add the aged brass. I'll use this one. I'm just going to add it in some, not all over, because I do want the, the brass, the brushed iron to show through. That'll do. I think that'll do. I'm not going to put any more. Well, let's do a little bit of my rich copper. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Yeah, I like that. What do you think of that? Just a little bit there. I'm not going to do too much. And just to show you this one, my rusty patina. And got that one there. And where shall I put this? I do like that little bit here. I always land up using my fingers. I try to be smart and clever with this thing, but I normally land up using it. See, I don't think it needs any more, just a little brush there. Yeah, I think that looks great. What do you think of that? Let's put these away quickly. And you see, this is a little frame that again I embossed. It's in the kit, and I've cut it out. And I suppose I could also, but we won't work on that now. One thing at a time. Also, what I normally do, let me just get these out the way. Close them up nicely. Put you back in the drawer. I also take a cloth, an old rag. This is from an old sheet. And I do rub it in. And it removes any excess as well, And then I normally do take my little dryer, which I'm going to do now just for a few seconds. Just for a few seconds, because to let it make sure it's completely dry. Right, now I've got 2 of the ATC cards here from the kit, and guess what? They fit perfectly just in here. There, look at that. So this time I am going to use my glue and try and glue them as nicely as I can, right on the edge. If I can just get it to hold in place, then I'll show you what I'm going to do next, because they literally, the edges just fit in there. Let's hope it catches, which it is. I mean, how glorious does that look? I think it looks fabulous. Oh, where am I going? So you just want it to, oops, I think I made that line too thick there. Just catch on the edges. And let's slide it in. Come on now, play nice. Yeah, that'll do. And then you can flip it over and make sure everything is down. Now, what I do, you'll see what I'm going to do with this. I think that really looks nice. Can you see that? So, I have just some extra paper. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick it on the paper. So what I'm going to do here, because I am going to make a pocket with this. Vad is made pencil. Okay, this one will do, just to mark it. So I'm going to cut it there. And this is a double page. You know, you can also leave it as a double page and make extra pockets there. But I am not going to do that. So what I'm going to do now with my glue is just glue this on. Right around. Yuck, I've tasted the glue in my mouth. The edges, and then we can just do like so. Put it on your piece of paper, your coffee dyed paper, like so. I'm just going to turn it over. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this here. Like so. And then, because I'm going to make a pocket out of this in the journal, I'm just going to glue this. In fact, I'm going to glue this whole thing together instead of making a double pocket. You can use tape as well if you want, you know. Fagalo glue on the page. There we go. I've used a double page because it just makes the pocket nice and sturdy. So let's flatten everything here. And then, I don't need to do that side, but just to finish off those edges, I'm going to distress. And then I'm going to take this gorgeous thing and I am going to put it in my, here we we go, in my journal right here. And it should fit. It does. It's perfect. It makes a lovely pocket. It's slightly over the edge. That's okay. It's not everything in here is meant to be straight. So let's go. I might have to use my hot glue gun there, because once you put this wax stuff on, it doesn't glue very nicely. So let's just stick that here and here. I've already sold this journal. I was in two minds as to whether or not I was going to sell it. But my lady liked it so much. She was like, I want it. And yeah. But I said she could only have it once I'd finished all the tutorials. You know that I've planned for it. And here you have an awesome pocket. So now you can put, something in there. How cool is that? So that is one of the things you can do with these that come in the kit. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will be back soon with more tutorials to put ephemera that you can put in here. You see how it's hanging out a bit there? Can you see that? It's okay. There's not a problem with that. So I'll be back again soon. Take care now. Keep warm. Ciao.